afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the American Sports Connection. I'm your host, the one and only Joey Railroads. I'm here with my buddy, Mr. Lance Winter. Lance, how's it going?
Doing good now that I'm warmed up, not freezing my ass off.
Yeah, I was going to say, like you've told me before, you have two seasons there, summer and winter.
Yeah, I got these 3 electric heaters in my house set on timers because I don't use the baseboard heaters in this old house because it costs a fortune and they do nothing. And I usually set them to come on at about 8 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Well, I forgot to set them last night. I went to bed. I woke up this morning and oh my God, I could see my breath in my house. It was that freaking cold.
Man, you're lucky your pipes didn't freeze.
Well, all my pipes we got this stuff here called heat wrap.
Yeah.
And all the pipes, they wrap the pipes, and I could get down to -50 and they wouldn't freeze.
Oh, wow.
It's this special coating they put on the pipes up here.
I was going to say, that must be like a special thing because you guys get so cold.
Yeah, it's sort of like a fancy, looks like tinfoil, but it somehow, it's called heat wrap. Heat tape or something, and
it sounds interesting.
Yeah, and but yeah, so I cranked those on and opened up my curtains because it was warmer outside than it was inside my house. Yeah, so it's nice in here now because the sun's shining, so not freezing anymore.
All right, well, before we get started with Halloween Havoc 97. If you want to check out our social media pages, you can find us on Facebook.com/American Sports Connection or on Twitter @AM Sports Con Pod POD. If you're not listening live on YouTube, it's youtube.com/EaglesFan0683 or you can find us on B Plus Player Radio, which is on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, a bunch of different things. The best way to find that is on Twitter right now @B Plus Radio. And one quick other thing, don't forget to check out our sponsors, the Squared Circle Magazine, over on Twitter @TSC Wrestling Mag. If you head over there, you can use promo code ASCPOD for 20% off your next order. Okay, now that all that's out of the way.
Yeah, I checked out some of that B Plus player stuff. There's some good stuff on there. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff. They just put up, I believe, Braxton Sutter's podcast is on there as well.
Oh, cool.
Kicking Ass with Jesse and Andy Williams from the band, I think it's As I Lay Dying.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Don't quote me. I think that's the name of the band. Forgive me, Andy.
Well, you got the names right.
But Halloween Havoc 97. Do you remember this show, Lance?
Not at all. No. This was 97, so yeah, I was watching wrestling, but I wasn't watching much of the pay-per-views because I just couldn't afford it back then, and didn't have no legal streams back then, or the WWE Network, so...
we had back in the day the Hot Box.
Hot Box, yeah, I had a couple buddies with those, but they got to the point where they were getting shut down so quickly. It'd be like, you get to the main event, they get shut down. Like,
well, it was crazy. I used to go over a family friend of ours, and they were always worried because back in the day, it was funny. They would have commercials, like trying to scare people for like not doing it.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, well, they could take like this like rangefinder device. It's like an electric thing, and like click by your house, and then they know if you have it or not.
Yeah, they're coming to your house out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we know it's you. That's it. There's 200 million people doing it, but we know it's you.
I know, but it was like this like ad campaign to try to scare you away from doing it.
Yeah, my brother-in-law bought one of those, and he was so paranoid that he would unplug it a lot or because he used to have like a little card that went in him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and he'd take the card out and go hide it. like thinking the FBI's kicking in his door. It's like, dude, you live in Canada.
Well, back when I was younger, it was probably still about this time because they didn't have the digital boxes yet. It was this real big clunky one that you had to like put right on the top of your TV and like plug it in, and like there was like buttons on the top to get to the channel you wanted.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, like, our friends, what they used to do is right after the pay-per-view, they would, like, unplug it and then put in, like, their regular TV, the regular, like, cable wire and everything.
Yeah, they were pretty expensive, too, weren't they?
Yeah.
I think they're like $1,000 up here, I think.
I think. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was funny. That's going way back, isn't it? Actually, I used to go to some pubs that used to play them back in the day, some bars.
Yeah, because this was during the height of the war, so you would have seen them everywhere. When
was I? This would be 97. No, it would have been 96 and 98 when I lived in Edmonton, and there was a bar there that played it all the time. And they'd just be packed in there, right?
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Now, real quick before we get started, in case you can't find it, you got to go, when you first sign on to the network, you could click on shows, and I think when you initially come on, it'll bring down the pay-per-views, like, you know, because obviously the last one was TLC, but it'll have pay-per-views. You click on, there's a WCW tab, and when you click on that, there's a little drop-down menu to the right, and when you see the drop-down menu, you just scroll through it, and you'll see, like, just find Halloween Havoc, and then go down to Halloween Havoc 97. I think it was the Macho Man's picture.
Yeah, Macho's on the picture. And then everybody just hit play, and then once it starts, hit pause, because we're going to jump right into the middle.
Yes.
So once you get her playing, we're going to talk for a bit more. We'll let you get ready, and then hit pause. And then we'll tell you what bubble to go to, and then we'll start up the show.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to do a little bit of filler here. The network is only $9.99.
I still say, and we've talked about this, they shot themselves in the foot there. They could have at least got $20.
Yeah, they could have got $19.99. Yeah, I pay 13 something because I'm still on the American one. And I got to pay the exchange rate.
Right.
It's still cheaper if I would have got it up here in Canada.
Yeah,
so.
Well, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but like Flow Slam and like High Spots Network, they do a lot of independent wrestling. You can get, it's basically the independent equivalent of the network is $20 or more a month.
Wow, the independent's more. Yeah.
I mean, granted, they got a lot more stuff, all over the world, but still.
Okay, I think everybody should be ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the bubble that says finish of Guido versus Chris Jericho. There should be a picture of a guy in yellow kind of upside down there or something. Yeah. And everybody hit that bubble now.
Okay.
And there we go. There should be Jericho punching and over the top.
I'm not even familiar who this Guido is.
He is actually the
and that looks super fucking awkward, not to cut you off.
He's the head promoter of New Japan Wrestling now.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
This was the match that Jericho talked about where they did that awkward move where Jericho almost got killed.
Yes.
Broke his neck. This is the match, and they will show it in the highlights. Ooh. There's the real Lion Tamer.
I was about to say, that's the real Lion Tamer. I used to love the way he did that. It looks so, uncomfortable.
This is how bad WCW was back in the day. They show the highlights, and what do they show? They show that major botch. But it's good
where Jericho's bleeding from the nose.
Yeah, they're going to show it, and he went for a hurricanrana, and Jericho landed on almost broke his neck. Because I read in Jericho's book, the only thing that went through his mind, because Jericho's mother was in an accident, was a paraplegic, right?
Yes.
Here it is, here it is.
Oh.
Yeah. And the first thing that went through his mind was his mother. He said in his book, "Oh my God, I'm going to be like my mother."
Yeah.
And so
Dean's hanging out in the chat. He said he pays $8.52. I'm assuming that's pounds over in the UK
The
for the
weird L.
network.
That's the pound. 8.52. Yeah, that'd be about $15 Canadian.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
So, first match we're gonna watch is Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
I do remember this one because Ray came out wearing the cool outfit for Halloween.
He always had cool outfits, didn't he?
Yeah, well, this one he's like, it's like a purplish kind of like color he wears. It's really neat looking.
The purple popsicle.
Yeah.
There's Deborah McMichael there, the queen of WCW.
Yeah.
She sure played the bitch role great.
Yeah.
I could tell you don't like her.
Yeah, it's just ironic because she gets in the wrestling business and it's like what kind of ruined their marriage.
Well, that's the way it always seems to go in wrestling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a Mongol. We won't be watching him tonight.
Dino said it used to be 6 pounds. It went up for the network.
Yeah. I gotta pay for it now. I went almost 2 years with not paying it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because we see Steve McMichael here. Bret Hart, take it for what it's worth, said he was like the worst wrestler he's ever been in the ring with.
Well, he wasn't a wrestler, was he? He was a football guy that tried to wrestle, and he was a punch and kick guy.
Yeah, see, for what he was, I don't think he was that terrible.
No, for the football players that came in, he was probably one of the best. You know, actual, like a lot of football players became wrestlers. But
yeah, there's Ray coming out. I remembered he was like a weird looking purple color, but it looks cool.
Yeah, purple popsicle. Oh, check out the pyro.
Have you actually seen what Ray looks like now?
Maybe.
Holy cow. I mean, I don't like to accuse people of things.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
But he looks like he's on some serious vitamins.
Yeah, well, he's...
I mean, not that I care, but it was just like, you're like, wow.
He doesn't get tested, I guess, or he wrestles, so...
Yeah.
Why not? I always thought you should be allowed to do steroids in wrestling. It's not a real sport.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's your
body.
It's your life.
Yeah.
And here's when Eddie was one of the bigger heels in wrestling.
Yeah, he was great. What's that belt? Probably the cruiserweight belt?
Yeah, it's a cruiserweight title. Dino said it was the best match of WCW. This match.
They never had a bad match, did they?
No.
You know how we say we get sick of seeing like Sami Zayn versus Owens and stuff like that? I don't think I'd get sick of watching these guys.
If they were, I bet you we wouldn't get sick of Sami and KO if they were booked how these guys were.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Oh, that's cool. Dean said Ray's going to be over in Scotland in a couple weeks.
Oh, good. Bet you he's getting a good check
Ray
to go
giving
over
his
there.
mask to a fan. Or an extra mask, I should say.
Yeah, this was because Eddie was going after his mask during this era.
Oh, yeah, this is the mask versus title match.
Yeah.
I remember now. My God, look how tiny Ray looks.
He looks like a little kid.
Hey, he looks like he's 12 years old.
Well, that's what Jericho said when he went down to Mexico when he first started. They're all sitting there smoking weed, passing around, and he goes, "There's this 10-year-old kid there puffing away," and I'm like, "Who the fuck's this guy?" He goes, "Oh, that's the guy you're gonna wrestle." What? I'm not wrestling no kid.
Yeah.
He's 21.
Ooh. Here we go. We're off and running.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have many rest holds in this match.
Ooh, wow. Nice arm drag.
Holy shit, flipped him way over.
Yeah, that was a big monkey flip. and kind of like clotheslines him almost, and they both go flying.
You think they all planned this out in the back? I doubt it. I think that
No,
this is
I think
all on
that's
the
more
fly.
improvisation,
Oh,
and Ray gets caught and gets dumped by Eddie.
plus they've been wrestling each. This is probably the 100th, 200th time they've wrestled.
Oh yeah,
Not in WCW, but
in general.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
Eddie throws Ray like face first into the steps, and that looks super awkward.
this pay-per-view sponsored by Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, Slim Jim was the shit.
I never liked Slim Jims.
Me neither.
They're too greasy. I like the dry pepperoni.
Yeah. Eddie comes flying in with the senton. I always liked when he did that.
Yeah, he was great. He's great at everything, Eddie.
Ooh, big chop.
It's funny too when Eddie first started wrestling with who was his partner? Al Perez, maybe?
I think so.
He was the talker and Eddie was the wrestler.
Yes.
Because Eddie couldn't talk that good, I guess. But
ooh, big drop kick by Ray.
Sure changed that up. Became one of the best talkers of all. Eddie had everything.
Tries to do a cartwheel and Eddie just catches him and basically does a back body drop.
We got the same birthday too, me and Eddie.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so do a couple other billion people on the earth. It's just only 365 days.
Yeah. Setting him up. Ooh, brainbuster suplex and gets a 2.5.
Kick out at 2.
Yeah. Irish whip. Ooh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and that looked really good.
Oh, that looked very.
And gets another 2.
It looked like they're, really hurting each other, but they're not.
No, they make you really believe, you're like, oh. Oh, I remember this, where Eddie rips part of Ray's mask, trying to rip his mask completely off.
That's maybe why Ray wore this weird outfit, because his mask can be held down more.
Yeah, maybe. Here's a move you'll very rarely see anymore, an abdominal stretch.
Yeah, good old school move there. I guess this is kind of a rest move, and that I didn't say we'd see any.
Yeah, while Eddie keeps tearing at Ray's mask.
Oh, referee tapped him out.
Yeah. It's
1, 2, 3, pinned.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, he pinned him again.
We haven't got that was after like 2001. Back then they didn't it didn't count.
No, and well, Ray wasn't tapping, so
Ooh, right into a I thought it was going to be like a suplex, but turned it into a nasty backbreaker.
Right into the back of his spine there.
Yeah, and gets a 2.5.
How much you think Ray weighs there? He must only be about 150 pounds.
I was going to say, yeah. Goes for another cover on Ray and gets 2. Tries again. Can't keep him down. But yeah, I'd say maybe 160 on a good day.
I was never really much of a Rey Mysterio fan. I appreciated how great he was, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Multiple tries at covers here. Gets a 2. Ooh, nice springboard into a DDT by Ray. Holy cow.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
You won't see that in WWE.
This was my favorite part of watching WCW.
Yeah, I love the cruiserweight still.
Big drop kick and knocks Eddie out to the outside. Ray says, "Get out of my way." Tries to go for a springboard, misses. Eddie gets back in the ring and drop kicks Ray to the outside.
Back when WCW, they had everything. They had the cruiserweights. They had and they had the huge stars like Hogan and Macho Man, and they had a little bit of everything.
And then, the other guys in between. Ooh, face first and chest first into the guardrail. for Ray.
You know, I didn't mind watching 3 hours of Nitro,
No.
but I can't. 3 hours of Raw now is brutal.
Well, I've said this before. I always watched the first hour of Nitro, then watched Raw, and then watched the replay of Nitro when it went off.
Yeah, the channel we had here played. They played them both at the same time. We had them both at the same time.
Yeah.
But the channel that had Nitro then would play Raw
Gotcha.
right after it. So I just, wow, man, I was watching 5 hours straight of wrestling back then and liking it. But
right,
this was the Wars era, wasn't it? We got spoiled, didn't we?
Yeah. Eddie's got the old Iron Sheik camel clutch on and ripped part of Ray's mask open. So you can see his eyes, at least.
Got some black paint under there.
Let's see here. Picks him up. Ooh, I don't know what in the world he's doing there.
The gory special is what Shivani just said.
Okay, a gory special. Thank you for that, because I would have never got that.
I got the and
a counter by Ray at a crazy arm drag, but misses a drop kick. So Eddie returns the favor and drop kicks him in the back of the head.
Yeah, I got my headset, so I got the volume on just a little bit. I turn it right down low.
Ooh, like a shoulder, almost kind of shoulder breaker there by Eddie.
Yeah, nice mullet there. Gotta love the Eddie's mullet.
Yeah. Now another submission hold where he's basically just stretching him out. Because that's, I don't know if there's an actual term for that hold, but it just looks like you're stretching the guy out.
I guess there are some more rest holds than I thought there'd be, but still, it's good because he's wearing them down.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's going after the same body part. You know, you take out Ray's leg, he ain't jumping off the top rope.
Exactly.
I always like wrestling that logical.
Yeah,
so I'm into logic.
Irish whip. Ooh, and a big back elbow.
Jeez.
And Eddie gets a 2.5, and he's trying to put his foot on the rope to get some extra leverage, and it still doesn't work.
He cheating. Jeez, Eddie. That's not like Eddie to cheat.
Never.
Never.
Ooh, face first to the buckle for Ray. And a nasty European uppercut.
Wonder how much Ray pays for those masks. He's like, dude,
I bet it's expensive.
Look at it.
Oh, blocks the fists. A second block raise, trying to get back in it here with a fury of right hands.
Good old chop.
Yeah, a couple chops. Up, Eddie reverses and gives him a big kick to the gut. Oh, and he gets hung up in the tree of woe.
Oh,
and gets drop kicked right in the gut.
Yeah.
And still hung upside down like a bat. As Eddie maniacally smiles.
I don't think this is going to work out for Eddie.
Oh, he goes for the baseball slide and gets crotched as Ray pulls himself up out of the way.
He got snapped into the Slim Jim there. Jeez.
Ooh. Make a wish.
Yeah.
Ray seems to pull himself up off into the top and does a suicide dive to the outside.
Crazy.
I can't imagine the pain Ray is in now from all the crazy shit he's done over the years.
Yeah, his knees. He's got braces like Stone Cold, and
does he wear them like that now? That's sad.
Yeah. He's definitely changed up his
get back inside.
Wrestling style.
Oh, Ray goes for his finishing maneuver and gets a 2.5 after a couple
right on the
counters.
top of his head.
Ooh, and a decapitating clothesline by Eddie.
Vicious.
Man, that was a nasty one.
They ain't holding back.
That's for sure. Irish whip up. Ray does a flip out.
Even that little flippity do.
The tilt-a-whirl head scissors and takes Eddie to the outside.
that flippity-do thing he did there, and he landed on his legs. That's got to be painful on your knees. You think.
Rey Mysterio flies and does another flying head scissors outside onto the
over
concrete.
the top. Eddie bangs his head into the.
Yeah, and Eddie banged his head into the guardrail. That's no fun.
Crazy. No. Don't want to bang your head into anything, especially metal.
No, because those things don't give. You give.
Don't see those cameraman stands anymore, do we?
No. Get back in the ring. Oh. Ray does that's like a corkscrew
moonsault.
Yeah, and he gets a 2.5 on Eddie after that. That was a cool move.
Can go to 2. Okay, that's my last one.
It's all good.
Stand Cole. I can't stand Cole. Jesus.
Ray wow, I'm surprised he could actually pick him up for a body slam.
What's he doing here?
He's going for the split-legged and gets burned with Eddie getting the knees up. Ooh, big power bomb.
Jesus.
Folds him up and still can't get it.
I thought he had him.
Ooh, he folded him up like an accordion.
I guess Eddie, he won't get him till he gets his frog splash, I assume.
Yeah.
If he wins. I don't know who wins, so I'm just...
yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's complaining about the count.
Do your finisher to win.
Yeah. Pulling Ray up. Looks like he's going to try and finish him off here. Fireman's carry and just runs him right into the corner. Let's see here. Eddie comes running in. Ooh. Counter and gets caught face first into the other buckle as Ray hits him with a spinning kick there.
Are you signaling to go up top? Is that what he's doing?
He's signaling he's going to do, I think, his finishing maneuver here. Oh, he went to try to go for it from the outside and gets countered into a backbreaker.
Man, Eddie's done like 3 different types of backbreakers.
And they've all looked horrible. Like, I don't mean horrible as in, like, bad. Horrible as in painful.
Yeah.
He goes for the frog. No, he was going for a senton and he missed.
What's going on here? Oh, jeez.
Ray went to go for a move and gets crotched on the top rope.
Oh, God, this looks dangerous.
Yeah, Eddie looks like he was going to go for a slam off the top. Ray's been fighting it off here. Oh, he looks like he's going for the outsider's edge off the top. Oh, and Ray counters it and gets the 3 count.
Nice.
Wow. He countered it into from a Hurricane Rana right into his finisher to win the belt and the match.
It's a nice looking belt.
That was a hell of a counter.
Yeah. Caught him in midair.
I used to love his matches with Ultimo Dragon. They were like instant classics. Eddie couldn't take it and starts beating him up after the match and throws him out of the ring.
So they both get their props at the end. Eddie gets his revenge.
Yeah.
Ray gets the belt. I think I'd rather have the belt.
Yeah, Ray gets the belt.
And Eddie needs a haircut.
Yeah. Here, we'll see some highlights. Goes for that baseball slide and gets crotched in the crazy Hurricane Rana to the outside here. Here's that pinning combination where he went for the outsider's edge and Ray countered it into a Hurricane Rana right into his finishing move to get the 3 count. Unbelievable.
5 stars?
Yeah, probably as close as you're going to get.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to do another bubble jump here. It's on the bottom there, everybody. So everybody go to where it says finish of Disco Inferno versus Jacqueline. Oh,
okay.
God, good thing we're skipping that one.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody on the bubble. Hit that bubble now.
Okay.
Should see Jacqueline with her big boobs.
Yes.
Going to the top rope, it looks like. Oh,
That was one tough lady.
oh man, she's still wrestling, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, Disco's got her.
Yeah. Or not.
Uh,
I vaguely remember this.
yeah, I remember.
She
'Cause I
rolls
watched
him
it
up
the
and
other
gets the
day.
quick 3 count.
This was a match of Disco running around the ring, her chasing him, and then they did this. it
Yeah, it
was a
was pretty
10-minute
bad.
match of nothing.
Because they really didn't have any women wrestlers at the time.
Well, I heard this was a punishment for Disco because he was complaining backstage or something.
Ah.
But shake your booty. You know, I didn't mind Disco Inferno character.
No, I didn't mind the character. It's just I don't care for what Glenn Gilberti has to say.
Yeah, but we didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time.
That was a nice DDT by Jacqueline.
Yeah, it didn't look bad at all.
God, her boobs almost popped out again. Jeez.
Remember, she had that happen before in WWF at the time.
Yeah. That was kind of a on-purpose mistake.
Yeah.
This is right after... Okay, so this match here, this was right after Arn Anderson gave Kurt Hennig his spot.
Yeah, it was right when Arn had retired.
Yeah, and Ric Flair gave him a robe. And here comes the referee. Get out there, buddy.
Yeah, you're a little late, ref.
Yeah, he's running his ass out there. That's when he cut the sleeves off the robe.
When Kurt Hennig was the United States champion, I believe.
I think that's the belt he's got there.
I do remember this because he turned on the Horseman at War Games and he smashed like Flair's head into the cage.
Yeah, and Flair was supposed to be gone. Flair was supposed to go for a long vacation here, but they said, "Hey, can you come back?" And yeah, his vacation turned into like 2 weeks.
I remember because I read his book about it.
Yeah, because Flair supposedly had facial damage with the cage.
Yes.
But they were just covering up. He went and got a bunch of plastic surgery done.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
He even admitted it.
Oh, yeah. You know, if I could afford it, I'd go get something done. Not to the point of you see the guys on some of them on like Michael Jackson, but
oh wow, look at Flair. He's coming out 100 miles an hour.
Count how many times Flair lifts up his pants to cover his shorts to cover up his gut hanging out.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He pulls Kurt out, and here we go. A lot of chops and punches. Flair's acting like a madman.
Yeah, this is more of a fight than a match. I thought Flair was a little choked too that they cut the sleeves off his.
Yeah, I bet he was pissed with
and they
that.
didn't tell him.
Ooh,
I wouldn't doubt
Kurt into the guardrail outside.
Because if they said, "Hey, we want to do this to one of your robes," Flair would say, "Well, here, use this robe.
Yeah.
Here, I got this old one. Why don't you do it to that one at least?"
Yeah, because those things were expensive.
Yeah, he said some of them like 10 grand.
Kurt tries to leave the arena, and Rick isn't having any of it.
No.
Right into the guardrail. He says, "All right, this one's for you, kid," with a big right hand to the face. And throws his ass back in there.
After this, we'll be doing one more bubble jump, and then that'll be the last one of the day.
Flair going after the leg.
Because Scott Hall versus
Luger.
Lex Luger's on next, but it's nothing but a hold fest.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to go and do the Kurt hanging onto the ref and knocks him down as Flair takes the leg and knee to the post, which isn't very fun, and now he's got a chair, which he misses with.
You know, they say the best wrestler to never win one of the big titles, like WCW or WWF. Yeah. Perfect's got to be up in that
ranking.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Him, Hall.
Ooh, big time
Piper.
chop.
Punch, punch.
Ooh, wow. He's just teeing off on Kurt's face. And another chop for that matter.
This was one of Perfect's first feuds when he came back to WCW.
Yes.
But it was also, what was his last feud when he left WWF?
Yeah, so go figure.
It was him and Flair.
And Flair's finally got the robe back on.
And he's strutting.
But I agree with you about Henning. I think a lot of it had to do, and the genius Lanny Poffo talked about it, was substance abuse issues.
Yeah, you got to be trustworthy, I guess.
Yeah,
he did win the AWA championship.
Yeah.
That really don't count.
Flair whipped Henning in there, and he finally got something going. Came back with a clothesline and hit him with that. That I don't know what you call that, but where he snaps the neck.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good move.
I always like that. And now Henning starts to attack Flair's knee and leg. Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
As Henning could barely stand on the one leg. And now they're just duking it out. Ooh, as Henning goes and sits down on his knee. I guess he's going to return the favor, Lance. You want to use the post, so can I.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Post got big wraps on it, so it might be a little difficult for them.
Yeah, you would think it'd be like hard to maneuver.
Like Bischoff told the story about the Slim Jim there when he picked up Macho Man.
Yes.
Basically, Slim Jim was paying his contract. He's like, how can I not pick up Macho Man for basically free?
Yeah. Ooh, big chop by Flair.
Yeah, I guess how it worked out, Slim Jim paid WCW whatever.
Yeah.
And that basically covered Macho Man's deal.
We were getting in a fist fight here, Lance, but then Henning went right back to the knee.
Because I'm sure Macho Man don't come cheap.
Oh, hell no. Ooh, and he wrenches the leg again.
See, I used to like this old school style of wrestling. Go after the leg. He's going after the leg because Ric Flair does the figure four. You know, if he can't
if you can't walk, you can't do it.
Yeah, this makes sense. And it's not
version of a spinning toe hold for a minute.
It's not WCW's plan, and it's the guys in the ring, right? When they were allowed to basically do what they want.
Pretty much,
point, right? Like, here's winning. Here's how you're winning. Go out there. You got 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. Now we got a slugfest. Missed by Flair, and Henning whacks him with a forearm right to the face.
The poor kids these days, they don't know what they're doing out there because they're told stuff and they got to do this, you know. It's hard for them.
Big right hand by Henning. I always laughed at Ric Flair because he would oversell that where he killed him.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Rick, we get it.
I really didn't like Ric Flair when I first seen him because I was WWF guy, and then I'm okay. Now I get it. Just one day, it's like I get it now.
Yeah,
he's the guy that gets beat up all the time.
Yeah, Henning with about 3 or 4 chops and a big right hand, and Flair pops back up, said, "Come on." He's okay. Hits him with about 3 or 4 more, and throws him into the ropes. And Rick does that flip spot that he does and falls outside. I don't know what you call it except the flip spot.
I just seen the guy pulled the robe up. The robe was hanging up on the top there, so maybe he got
caught,
hung up on that. Well, he did do that sometimes. Would fall to the outside.
Yeah.
Oh. This
Henning putting his leg in between the guardrail.
Jeez. He's really going after the leg.
Yeah, that looks painful. Ooh, big right hand. Keeping Flair down outside.
Flair's got a piece of his robe on his back, so he obviously hit
I
the
thought
rope.
that's what that was.
That's probably why he fell over.
Ooh, a chop there.
He don't screw that move up. He's only done that
kick.
10,000 times.
Yeah. Face first into the guardrail, Flair. Excuse me.
I always liked the orange.
Yeah.
That perfect wears there.
Ooh,
I like orange and
drapes
black.
his neck across the top rope.
Kick to the head.
Yeah, that was, to me, is his like classic singlet.
Or his black and yellow.
Yeah.
Or what else did he have? He had the black and light blue. Then he had the black and the yellow. Yeah.
I don't know. That one, to me, just is like the one I always remember him wearing.
Yeah, this is the same. Remember when he showed up at the Royal Rumble surprise and made it right to the end?
Yeah.
That was great. He was wearing his orange then.
Here we go. We're in a slap fest here.
What's he doing here?
Side
Shoulder.
headlock. Flair knocks him over with a tackle. Oh, sleeper hold by Henning.
First wrestling hold.
He's either still rocking the perm or he's got a Jerry curl there.
Half and half there. He always had curly hair, though. You look back in the old AWA days, and he almost had an afro.
Yeah,
and
big.
That's just his natural hair.
Side suplex Lance to get out of that sleeper. Now what the hell is Henning doing? Grabbing Flair, taking him to the post.
Is he gonna grab a chair? That's cheating,
Let's
buddy.
see.
Where's he going?
He's sprinting too.
Because there's no chairs that were close. He's like, Jesus Christ, where was that chair?
He grabs a metal folding chair, tries to hit a home run, but he misses badly.
Trying to get disqualified, maybe?
Flair rolls out and hits him with a chop and knocks him down.
There's a good shot of the dent in Flair's back there.
Ooh,
plane accident.
Bunch of right hands there.
Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. You hear Ric Flair's not drinking.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah, that's what Conrad said. He goes, it's shocking, but in a good way.
Yeah. Irish whips him right into the guardrail.
And Conrad Thompson from the
Bruce Jesus God. Yeah, man, he whips him outside onto the ground.
Oh.
What in the world? Oh, he slingshots him into the post.
Slingshot catapult.
It wasn't even close.
No, good thing of Perfect can jump.
Wasn't even anywhere near it.
Well, this really isn't a wrestling match.
Yeah,
These guys
I know.
are
It was just funny.
Day, so, yeah.
As Flair hits him with a good 3 or 4 straight right hands and a kick to the head for good measure.
Good old kick to the head always works.
Hey. Tries to roll him back in, and Henning's got him.
What's going on here?
And,
oh.
Flair hits him with a good old thumb in the eye. That'll slow you down.
He's supposed to be the good guy. What's going on here?
Another
Jeez,
chop.
Flair. You're cheating and you're the good guy.
Henning says, screw this. I'm out of here. Taking his belt and leaving.
That's it. Yeah. That's taking a page out of Flair's old book in the old days. Go ahead, count me out. Still get the belt.
Here comes Flair sprinting and basically jumps on his back and knocks him down.
It's like, look out behind you, buddy.
Look out.
Oh, hi, Tammy. See that?
Yeah. Flair pulling up his knee pads to drop a knee on the outside on Henning's face.
It's not a bad match. It's more of a fight than anything,
Yeah.
but still, dude, what's he holding the
Is he
belt
going to get him
for?
back in the ring in time? Yes, he is.
He's holding that belt for a reason. Oh,
Yeah.
he dropped it in the ring.
Henning just walloping Flair now as he tries to get back in the ring.
Some good old wallops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hits him with a huge high knee.
Yeah, he had a great knee lift.
Up, Henning putting the belt down in the middle of the ring. See what he's going to do here.
He's going to do his pile driver. He used to have a great pile driver, but he never used it. Bench.
Let's see. I think he's going for the Henning Plex.
Yeah, because he couldn't call it the perfect plex, could he?
No. Flair blocks it.
Did they actually call him Mr. Perfect here? No, I guess they probably couldn't. No. Oh.
Flair tries to suplex him on the belt, but didn't look like he hit.
No, I think he hit the end. The nice soft leather piece.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pulling his trunks up around his gut.
That's funny.
Yeah, but like I said, he wasn't supposed to be here. He was supposed to be on vacation, so he wasn't training. And he was drinking.
Flair grabbed the belt for a split second and now hangs Henning up in the Tree of Woe.
Another Tree of Woe. Oh.
And wraps the belt around Henning's face.
What's he going to do? What can Flair do? A kick?
Let's see.
He doesn't do stuff
What's
like
he
this.
What's he going to do?
Knee?
Oh, he stomps him in the face. And he gets disqualified, I believe. Yep. There we go.
Yeah,
he knocks
now
the
he's
ref
definitely
down.
disqualified now. Oh, man. He's supposed to be the good guy. What's going on?
And
Flair.
he's just stomping the hell out of
here come
Kurt
the
Henning's
referees.
face. Yeah, here comes the other refs.
Wave your arms, ref. Wave your arms.
He goes to chop the other one, and he just, brushes it off. Here comes the NWO, Conan and Vincent.
Oh, God. NWO, Conan and Vincent. How hard is that to say?
They're trying to pull Flair off of Henning and get Henning out from the buckle.
I think he was K-Dog here.
Something like that.
And
And Vincent's trying to grab the belt as Flair's trying to kill him. And I love that they're protecting his face so you can't see it.
Yeah, I guess the Godfather was supposed to be in the NWO and do Vincent's role.
That's interesting.
But Virgil basically said, "I'll do it for free."
Ha.
Oh yeah, this macho.
All right, you said we're bubble hopping one more time.
Yeah. Next one we're going to, it'll be our last one. It'll say finish of Scott Hall versus Lex Luger. It's just up a bit. We'll have a picture of Luger holding Hall in the rack. Everybody hit the button. Bubble. Sorry, Macho. See you later. We should see Six there kicking somebody.
Yes.
And Larry Zbyszko in there. He was the referee.
Where was a giant cluster.
Yeah, I actually did watch this match the other day. It was horrible. And Hall going for the razor's edge.
Hey, you want to get sued? I think they call it the outsider's edge.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Jeez, copyright.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Oh God. Old Vince doesn't hear about it. He's gonna put a cease and desist on us.
Count.
I love the old stories about Larry Zbyszko helping out.
How Zbyszko had to not willingly count the three.
You know.
So you said there was some cool stories. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically, Hall was a rookie and he was wrestling Zbyszko, and Zbyszko was walking him through everything and basically telling him everything. And that's why they also say that Scott Hall would let Zbyszko in on all this stuff. Now that Hall was the big famous guy, he was repaying.
Oh, like he was basically repaying the favor.
Repaying Zbyszko for back in the day.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, there's another guy that should have been champion at one point, but obviously the drugs and problems held him back. But I can understand that if I'm running a company, I don't want the guy that's getting high every day to be my,
my
the
world
guy,
champion, to
yeah,
be
or
the yeah, to be
foreman
like,
of the shop or whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
it's like I'll
because
trust the guy I know.
yeah, well, and I was gonna say because the world champion is the person like with WWE now. You're gonna put him on the Today
Yeah.
Show or whatever.
And Larry Zbyszko has seen the replay, and now he is restarting the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you see the really awful missed kick by Six.
Yeah, he's restarting the match. He's counting them out. 2.
He's like, I don't care.
There he goes.
Oh, they changed their mind. They do care.
Well,
Hall
this
runs
is
back
I
in.
think this is a #1 contender match or something.
As he wants to pick a fight with Zbyszko as opposed to paying attention and gets caught in the torture rack.
And Six gives him a kick.
As Luger already won before.
Oh, and some
Six
kind of
kicks
weird
him.
arm bar there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
now he's got him. Here comes Eric
Yeah,
Bischoff.
he hooked him there. Yeah, wow. Bischoff really looked like he kicked him in the head there.
Well, he's a legitimate black belt taekwondo karate guy, so.
No, it just looked like he literally just stomped him right in the head.
Well, he's the boss. Who's going to fire him?
Ted Turner?
Ted Turner, he don't know nothing.
Yeah, he don't care.
I'll just write you another check there, Eric.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't realize that Bischoff was very prominent in martial arts.
Yeah, well, he challenged Vince McMahon to that fight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he must look at all the dye job and his hair there. Jesus. And probably
because remember towards the end of WCW how gray he got?
Yeah. Well, I remember he got his head shaved. And as soon as they shaved his head, you could see all the,
where he dyed it so much.
Yeah. That Hall looks in good shape there, don't he?
That's when he was not really messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the difference between drinking a lot and then doing the hard drugs. Once you get into the hard drugs, you're
well,
like a Six dead.
And a lot of people don't know, and Hall's even admitted it. He had that traumatic experience when he was really young.
Yeah, where he shot somebody.
Yeah, at
I didn't realize that till
a nightclub.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till I watched that 30 for 30. I think
yeah.
It was, or...
So that's probably what caused a lot of his issues.
I don't know, man. When you're that famous and you got people offering you free stuff, free drugs are hard to pass down.
Well, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was watching the Shoot interview with Perry Saturn, and he said at the time that's when you were making that kind of money, you could get everything: the drugs to get you this, the drugs to get you that.
Yeah, you got people to hold on to it for you, going through borders. And...
I mean, there's a lot of stories, but I can't say them on air. At least the one Saturn was telling.
Yeah, he's another guy that's openly admitted a lot of stuff, which is cool because helps you recover.
Well, and help other people if they're going through similar issues.
Oh yeah, like I've said before, I had my problems back in the day, and
oh yeah,
I feel so much better, even though I still drink beer and smoke pot.
But those are the least of
Yeah,
the spectrum.
I'm not gonna OD on those too, or get arrested. Well, unless I'm driving, of course. But I don't.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Well, you like you've told me, you usually walk most of the places you have to go.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
I don't walk anywhere, man. I walk to the store, back to the car. Oh, Miss
Here
Elizabeth.
He comes.
She should look hot here.
Like, yeah, this was when Liz was very attractive.
She was way better looking than back when she was younger.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, I've always had a huge crush on Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, I liked her much better in her later years. I remember, I want to get the name correct for this match because it was so funny, the name they gave for it. I'm Googling it now from Wikipedia to make sure I get it correct.
I know they called the last match with Piper and Hogan the Age in the Cage.
This was called the Las Vegas Sudden Death Match.
Okay.
And it's just, now that I've seen more like death matches and stuff as I've gotten older, it's just irony because this is nowhere near it.
Well, you've seen some of that. Was that C's?
Yeah, CZW and FMW over in Japan.
Those guys are fucking nuts. Those guys are crazy. It's like, oh my God, I'm not using staples to the head and light bulbs.
Oh yeah, they're nuts. Here's the man from the Jersey Shore, DDP. He actually, Lance, grew up, I'll say it's no more than like an hour and a half from where I live.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I met him back in, it was earlier this year. One of the nicest named guys I've ever met.
Yeah, I guess a lot of wrestlers say he's annoying because he's so nice that they're like, come on, man, like, Jesus, swear at least or something.
Well, it was cool. Because when I went to go meet him, hey, what's your name? Where you coming from? Where'd you, how far did you drive? And just, sat and had like a conversation with you like I'm having with you.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, that's what, like, I can't remember what wrestler said. He goes, we meet 1,000 guys every day, but they only meet me once. And if I give them a bad impression, they're going to go off saying that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yep. And give you a bad name.
Yeah.
And here we go. The fight's on.
Taped up ribs for Paige.
Yeah, remember DDP had the taped up ribs for like a whole year?
Yeah, I think it was a long time, yeah, but...
Macho getting the advantage back with a thumb in the eye.
I liked when he wore his jeans.
Yeah, because it was just like they were fighting.
Yeah.
Ooh, couple kicks to the ribs, that'll slow you down if you got hurt ribs.
Oh, yeah.
And, nope, blocks it. And Macho goes into the guardrail instead. Ripping the shirt off him.
Oh, that's one strong shirt to hold on there to flip him.
He chokes him and whips him with it. And gives him a kick to the ground. Well, actually, two for good measure. And throws his ass back in the ring. And Macho catches him.
This must have been before the spray paint hair.
Yes. Ooh. Drops him right on his throat and the ribs.
I'll give two mentions to my brother-in-law on this show. He bought that stuff. The spray paint, little bald spot.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But he'd go overload. And,
it was the guy,
hope it don't rain.
Ron Popeil made it.
Yeah.
Man, Macho Man just wearing him out with punches and kicks to the face and now just choking him with his boot.
Wearing his pretty cool Slim Jim outfit.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. He had like the jacket and it all like matched. I got to give Macho credit for that. He always had like cool designs and...
Yeah, his gear was always great.
Ooh, DDP popped right up. Catches him like the Undertaker would and threw him back in the corner and goes to town on Mach.
It was some punches to his back. What was he giving him, a whooping, or would you say that before?
Yeah, there you go, whooping. This I don't know if you remember this, Lance. This was actually voted on as Wrestling Feud of the Year.
Feud of the year, yeah. Paige, DDP says basically this made his career.
Yeah.
Because, if you beat the Macho Man, you're beaten.
Ooh. Big double
Macho Man's definitely probably in the top 5 of best guys in the history, you would think.
Oh, at least in the last 30 years.
Top 10 maybe now with Rock and Austin
Yeah.
and Cena. I'll put Cena up in there.
I mean, I don't think you've ever seen a bad Macho Man match. You know what I mean?
I seen him. Who did he wrestle? I think it was
Well,
Uncle
I should say
Albert
for the most
but
part.
yeah. But
And
it's
that's
not
a
his
nice
fault.
swinging neck breaker there by Page.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the
rookie
diamond
of the
cutter.
year.
Macho pulls out of the ring real quick, said, nope.
I don't even think Macho and Elizabeth were together at this point.
No, they were not.
They were still working together. That must have been hard.
Yeah, as Page does a plancha, awkward plancha to the outside.
Oh my God, look at that mullet guy is that Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Is that Shawn Michaels there? Jesus.
DDP was kicking a field goal there. Good God.
Yeah.
As he whips him into the guardrail.
The guardrails are getting a beating tonight.
Woo. Throws him back in. Now he's trying to catch him on the outside and gets caught where Macho hits him throat first on the ropes. That's gotta fucking hurt.
You know what move I used to love Macho Man used to do, but he didn't do it much because he was older, is when he used to take the guy, run towards the ropes and jump out of the ring.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, that was such a great move.
And now
then he'd instantly be back in there.
Yeah. There was classic Macho with the double axe handle off the top as knocks DDP into the guardrail.
That's definitely a classic move too, besides the elbow.
Yeah. And this was before Macho got some vitamins too.
Yeah.
As he runs into Page and knocks him into the front row where
there's the
flock are hanging out.
I really liked the flock. They were one of my favorite factions of all time.
And Mach hits a double axe handle out into the people. Believe it or not, Lance, I don't think I told you this. I saw Crowbar wrestle on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah. Still doing the same gimmick with the jeans and the...
Nah, he wasn't wearing jeans, believe it or not.
Okay.
But I will say this, he's still in incredible shape.
Well, he can't be that old. He must be in his 40s.
Yeah. And he wrestled a 15-minute match.
Oh, good.
I was shocked. It was like the best match I've ever seen him wrestle.
I thought Crowbar was pretty good. Oh, look at this guy in the stands. He's taking off his shirt.
Yeah, don't do that, buddy. As we're just getting in a brawl now, as Macho's just telling people to get the hell away from him.
Yeah.
A big right hand, and Page takes a tumble over the guardrail.
That must be number 7. 7 spot.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's what the Russian judge gives him, a 7 out of 10. Ooh.
Oh, there's the no-shirt guy.
Macho throws him face first into the guardrail and a kick to the injured ribs.
Put your shirt on, fucking moron. Jesus.
I don't know. I might have probably done it back in the day when I was younger.
Oh, right into those.
Counter by Page, and Macho Man gets whipped right into one of those...
styrofoam.
The styrofoam headstones. I couldn't think of the word.
I know, he just kicked that one like a field goal. Good thing that one wasn't metal or stone.
Page picking him up and body slams him into one of them that just disintegrates.
God, that's gotta hurt when you get hit with styrofoam. Now that'll hurt.
Oh,
whatever the hell he hit him with there.
I don't know what the hell that was, but it shattered like it was a cookie, not a cookie sheet, but something.
Glass, maybe? Plastic?
Yeah, I don't know. But it
sure looks
disintegrated.
Yeah. Look better than a damn styrofoam. Jeez.
I remember this one because this one was a good fight.
Okay, they're saying it was like a bar tray.
Oh, okay, the old bar trays.
Yeah.
Still, that would hurt.
Sure. I guess you'd want it. The faster you hit them, it'd break. It's like, you ever seen people break beer bottles on
Yes.
their head? Yeah, there's a technique to it, and you got to do it fast.
Yeah,
hard.
just a certain way. And that was I don't know if you call that a fist or a clothesline by, well, there's a fist.
So, what did you say? This was like a death match? No time?
Yeah,
no,
like a Las
no
Vegas something death match.
Okay.
Like Last Stand death match, I think they said.
You know, I was watching the Tony Schiavone podcast, and they said that everybody thinks Starrcade was their number one, but they said Halloween Havoc was their number one.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I always liked Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, because it's nice to have a theme, you know.
Yeah.
People could dress up like, remember the old Saturday night main events that they did Halloween, everybody dressing up, and because everybody loves Halloween. I don't know any one person out there in the world that don't like Halloween.
Yeah.
There's one day of the year you can dress up like a freak and nobody cares.
As they finally come back towards the ringside area and Savage whips DDP into the guardrail again with his injured ribs.
Oh,
and whips him into the steps, which look really awkward.
And again.
Ooh, and then face first. When I always think of Halloween Havoc, and you'll probably agree with me when I say this, I always think, because they had the first couple in the old Philadelphia Civic Center, it was spin the wheel, make the deal.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't mind those.
But it was just, ooh, what a kick to the face by Savage. It just sucked because every time they did spin the wheel, make the deal, it was like the most awful match.
Coal miner's glove.
And I forget what the other one was, but it was Cactus Invader, and it was a stupid stipulation. Oh, wow. Macho's taking the camera right off the cameraman. Holy shit.
That's Jackie Crockett. Son of whatever Crockett.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to waffle him with it.
I wonder if that's a real camera.
Probably not. Oh, and
since it had no guts
DDP
in it, I would assume
kicks
not.
it right back in Savage's face. Yeah, they broke it.
Broke an empty camera.
I'm assuming it was a dummy one.
Yeah, well, of course they're not going to use
because those things are worth like
$10,000. Yeah. Oh, what's Elizabeth doing? What she got?
She's got a oh, it's one of those plastic like trays. It just
Miss Elizabeth, you're not supposed to do
sounds
stuff
good.
like that.
She sure as hell bashed the ref with it.
Oh, Miss Elizabeth, you're breaking my heart here. You're supposed to be a sweet girl. What are you doing?
No, she's taking the cable from the camera and choking the life out of DDP with it.
Ah, you gotta love a girlfriend to do that for you. Oh, who's this?
Oh, it's DDP's wife, Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Well,
what the hell's she wearing?
Wife at the time.
Look at her weird thong thing she's wearing there or something.
They're just like getting in a hair fight.
Yeah. Oh, she's taking Liz away.
Yeah, she's dragging her away by the hair, which is just weird in itself. It's just like super awkward how they're doing that.
Yeah. It's like, okay, come on, just hurry up and get out of here.
Well, they almost ran into the damn sign.
Well, no help now. Referee's dead. Carrying him out. Nick Patrick's in there now. Hopefully that referee will fit under the bottom rope.
Yeah. Good old Nick Patrick, the NWO ref.
Must be after the NWO, because he's not wearing his NWO stuff. Crowd's yelling, DDP, DDP. Oh, punch to the gut.
Ooh, big punch.
What's he going for?
Let's see. Oh, inverted atomic drop.
That looks good.
Yeah, he made it look good. Looks like you're going for a pile driver here. No,
Yeah.
that flapjack he used to do.
I thought he was going for a pile driver too. Oh, putting up the diamond
Cutter
sign.
sign. Let's see.
Oh,
And he misses it because Macho holds onto the ropes.
well, that's pretty smart for Macho, knowing where he is.
Yeah.
It's good ring
awareness.
Yeah, like putting your foot on the rope.
Absolutely.
Veteran like Macho knows where he is. What's he doing? Oh, he must be tired. He's going up the hard way.
Yeah, he's like,
oh yeah.
When you see him, he looks like he's drunk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, he's going for the big elbow. Oh, wow, that looked really bad.
Well, he's tired, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just being honest.
I know. I think he did it that way on purpose.
Yeah. It just looked,
I don't know.
it looked really like, wow.
Yeah, I'm sticking up for Macho. Gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh,
He's
no,
tired.
I agree with you. But that one was not good.
I think he meant it that way. He's going to try it again.
He's back on his feet.
Oh, again. He's back into it. He snapped back into it. Oh, yeah.
I remember because DDP and him had this match, and then he had another crazy match, I think, at like Spring Stampede. I think.
Yeah, I think that's right, too. Not too
Up,
sure.
Big body slam by Mach.
That's how he always set up the elbow. Yeah, now he's doing it right. That's how you get up there, Macho. Taking too long.
Let's see.
He puts his arms up. Yeah, he's got him now.
There we go. You got it this time.
Ooh.
There we
He
go.
nailed him in the nuts.
That's got to be it.
Yeah, went for the ribs, I think.
Yes.
Usually he puts that right between your heart. But I think he's going after
Nobody
the ribs.
gets up from that.
Unless you're Hulk Hogan.
You beat me to it.
Although that was Hogan in the day, wasn't he? He did that to everybody, which was good. It was
Yeah.
like good, best for business, as they say now.
This must be like where you can't answer a 10 count.
I don't know. They've changed the rules up during this pay-per-view halfway through.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But either way, Paige is up.
Oh, and the referee gets killed.
There goes Nick Patrick. Oh, he hits him and it counters into a diamond cutter. But I'm pretty sure by the way this match is going, it's if you can't answer the 10 count.
Must be.
Because otherwise, why would they count?
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what Savani's just saying. Make your count. So they're both going to lose. Because obviously you can't get disqualified for hitting a ref. But that was kind of a neat...
Because they've taken out 2 refs.
Yeah, but they were by accident. Well, no, I guess Elizabeth's wasn't, was it?
Yeah, no, the second one was by accident.
Yeah. 6, 7,
8. They're both back up. Oh, hits him low.
That's a good old move.
All's fair in love and war.
Yeah, counting again. Get up, Macho.
Hey, if there's no rules, why not? Look at Macho grabbing on to Nick Patrick. Must mean something's going to happen. There's Sting.
There's a Sting.
A Sting.
You know who that is?
Ooh, whacks him right in the ribs. No, I do not know who that is.
Just who you were talking about 10 minutes ago. Crowbar.
You think so?
I know so. It's what Swanee said.
Oh, wow.
So Crowbar getting 2 announcements in the show?
I'm sure Devin will be happy. He actually lives in North Jersey.
What's Paige doing? He's looking underneath the ring. He's grabbing something. No. 8. 9. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I thought they were
Yep.
just going to get back
I
up.
thought he was trying to grab something, but nope.
I'm
Macho
not
Man is your
100% that
winner.
was Crowbar. Okay, I'm just going back on that. I'm pretty sure it was. Because that's,
It's okay.
yeah, I'm pretty sure because I watched the Tony Schiavone podcast and I think that's who he said it was.
It's all good.
Oh, maybe he said Canyon.
Either way, it looked like him.
Yeah. Just, we're going to keep on going, everybody. We're going to run the show out, so no more bubble hopping. Our next match is Hogan and Piper, and I just got to say, we'll count how many times they change the rules of the match inside and don't acknowledge it. It just... Okay, so we'll start off with how do you win a cage match back in the day?
Usually it's you have to get out.
Yeah, over the top or through the door. So keep that in mind when we get watching.
Yeah, well,
the
that's
show.
WWE does the same thing. I hate it where it's like you can either go out the door, climb over, or pinfall or submission.
Yeah, that's the rules now, right? This is 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So just there's the doctor.
Yeah, I know. Keep it in mind.
Yeah. Ooh, good punch to the face.
Yeah, that was a big punch there by Macho. He says, "Screw you guys, I'm gonna keep kicking his ass."
Yeah, kick him in the ribs, break his ribs. That's what heels do.
Take notice.
Oh, there's Doug Dillinger.
Yeah, that was a swift kick.
Oh yeah, Macho Man.
Yeah, the madness. One of the
Yeah,
greatest
Swanee
to
saying
ever
that
do it.
bogus thing.
The one thing. Up here comes a stretcher.
You know, we know what happens when people get thrown on a stretcher.
What I was going to say is this is the reason I like WCW because they really didn't have a lot of what do you want to call it? Like hype promos, I guess you'd call it. Like
Filler.
the video packages.
Yeah. Once in a while, before the match, nice quick
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Kind of like
not.
how NXT does it now. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Not at the beginning of the pay-per-view, and then in the middle, and then before the match.
Yeah, it's usually just for like the big matches.
But WWE isn't wrestling, is it? It's entertainment.
Don't get me started.
We love to hate it, but
I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's like a little bit
Yeah.
of both.
they got their good points and they got their bad points. And
There comes Mach again.
yes, yeah, strap me in the stretcher while my enemy's right there. That's
Yeah.
always good.
And they're trying to fist fight each other still.
Where's he going? Where's Macho Man going?
Back from where he came.
Yeah, give him a couple punches and retreat. Where's Elizabeth? Dusty and Bobby and Schiavone.
Yeah, man. Shivani's the only one left.
He's trying to be. He said he's going to make. He wouldn't mind coming back and commentating.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, he said he stopped after he stopped doing it. He didn't watch wrestling for 20 years, basically. Or
I know, he
15,
does...
so- baseball. Yeah,
Oh, it's baseball. I thought it was for...
he does a lot of different stuff, but his main thing is a baseball. There's a AAA team or whatever
Yeah.
where he is, and he does that. And now he does his podcast, and now he wants to come. He's he's about 100, 200 pounds heavier now. He looks more like Dusty than he does anybody. But hey,
I was going to say,
don't
don't
get
we
older.
all put on a
Yeah.
little bit as we get older?
I could easily lose a lot. But
I think we all do that at certain points.
yeah, some of us. Not my buddy Vinny. Fuck, that guy can eat fucking.
Don't you hate
220
those people?
Yeah, 20
Where they can,
donuts.
eat like for 4 people and not gain a pound.
Well, his name's Skinny Vinny. That's...
I always hated that.
Yeah.
See, I like this because they just talked it up a little bit and then that's it.
It's a buffer. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? No long bull crap.
Well, their focus back in the day was wrestling. It wasn't
Yeah.
entertainment. Of course, it was entertainment, but
Like I said, a little bit
WCW
of
was
both.
different, wasn't it? I always
Yeah.
liked WCW because it was more wrestling than it was show. No rules.
Oh, like when they would have uncensored. Remember that pay-per-view?
Yeah.
The one where Dustin and the guy that was Barry Darso both got fired for bleeding.
That horrible road match, whatever it was called.
King of the Road.
King of the Road.
Yeah,
Barry Darso.
I'll never forget it because I was like 12 at the time and thought it was cool.
Oh, I thought it was cool too, actually. I still think it's kind of cool, but it's dangerous.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I liked the concept.
it was different.
Different, yeah. I was going to say it was out of the box.
And the shitty thing is, they were given permission to bleed too.
Yeah, I remember because they did it, and then I guess Eric Bischoff got, because I remember Bischoff talking about it, getting a call where like people were like flipping out about it.
Yeah, and I guess they said that it was obviously wasn't taped live, but that was the edited version too.
So I could only imagine what the live version would have been.
Yeah. Here comes the cage. It's like a rip-off of the old blue one.
Yeah, it looks like a shitty cage.
It is. It's horrible. It's flimsy as hell.
You could just tell by looking at it.
Yeah, it's a knockoff of the blue cage, which
is not a good thing.
No.
Hollywood Hogan.
I liked Hollywood. I hated Hulk.
No, I thought Hogan. I liked it when he turned bad. It was a nice change of pace for a while.
Like I said, I watched it in jail when he did the heel turn.
My issue was not so much that he was heel; it was that he had to be in like every big match.
Well, he's Hulk Hogan.
I just mean at the time when you should be starting to get like the next generation ready.
Well,
you know
at this
what I mean?
point, well, they got all.
He did with DDP. I will say that.
Well, they're all in with Hogan here, so you got to go with.
I know.
Who brought you to the dance? So.
But you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong. Hogan, I was probably one of the biggest anti-Hogan guys. But
you actually liked him when he was a heel.
Different.
Yeah, I got to give him credit too, man. He's still in great shape.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not even so much here. Like now, he still keeps himself in fantastic shape.
Well, he's a workout junkie, right?
Yeah.
It's part of his life. It's like watching TV. He goes into the gym. And I'm sure he's got a nice gym at his house.
Oh, I have no doubt. Even after, all the money he lost.
Here comes Piper.
This was just a weird time because Hogan was technically the bad guy, but he was still like super popular. You know what I mean?
Even though Piper's got the belt, he is not the champ.
He just took the belt.
Stole it. And here's another thing that bugs me. This is the main event, supposedly in their biggest show of the year, and it's not a title match.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's just like a grudge match.
Yeah. So why even bring the belt out?
Yeah, well, I think it was because, if I remember correctly, Hogan was only like contractually obligated to defend the title on like so many pay-per-views.
Okay, that's right. Because I do remember earlier in their pay-per-view, they said they were not going to wrestle because of that contract thing. Okay, yeah.
Like it was legitimate that he was like, I'm only gonna, if I'm champion, I'm only gonna wrestle X amount of pay-per-views for the title.
Well, good for him. You got a contract. Like people bitch about Brock Lesnar's contract. Hey, good for him.
If somebody's willing to do it, I cannot fault you.
Yeah, look at Undertaker. Oh, you get to wrestle once a year? Nice.
Like, I'll give you an example, because this is a more recent one I talked about earlier. People complain about Joey Ryan, what he does, the penis flip thing.
Yeah.
I said, I look at
I'm
it
not
like,
a fan, but
I know. It's not my cup of tea, but I said if promoters are willing to pay you money to come in and do it, I can't fault you.
Oh, I'm always in on people making money. People gonna pay you? Go ahead. Do it. Piper,
I'm just amazed that this match could potentially be like 20 minutes, because I don't think they've gone 20 minutes at this stage of their career in a long time.
Piper and his blue. Have you ever seen Piper wrestling anything different besides jeans sometimes?
That's about it. And they're still blue.
Yeah. Yeah, another guy that's gone too soon.
Yeah. Hogan trying to run away, and
look at that cage. It looks like it's gonna fall over.
Yeah, and he's getting whipped with a belt, and then he just bites him. That's just weird.
Bites his ass. Jesus. You know the counter to that? Big fart.
I was gonna say that or bite him back. Ooh.
I'm sure we're not going to see many wrestling holds in this one either.
No.
He's biting his back again.
Ooh, right in the middle of his back. That's gotta hurt.
It must taste good. It tastes like baby
Piper
oil.
was never known for being, normal.
Technical? Okay, normal, yeah. He was crazy. It's always great about
another
Piper.
Bite to his forehead and a bashing his face into the ring, or side of the ring.
Hogan begging off.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I changed my mind, brother. I was gonna say, Jesus, he's gonna bite him again, but no, he was going for an atomic drop.
I guess we will see a wrestling move.
Yeah, made a liar out of you, Lance.
Yeah, well, Piper, how many holds did he have?
Not very many.
Suplex, a sleeper, and
clapping the side of his head. I mean, I always respected Piper, because he had great promos, but he was not good in a ring.
No. Although when he wrestled Bret Hart, that was
Bret Hart made him look amazing.
Yeah. And he says that's his best match ever because he
Yeah.
actually wanted to show that he could wrestle.
And then Piper's just kicking the dog shit out of Hogan as Hogan runs away.
Yeah. Piper, he started wrestling when he was 14, so.
Yeah, he basically homeless. Oh, Hogan trying to run away and gets a kick in the you-know-what.
Yeah. God, look at that horrible ring. Jesus. Look at the bars don't even match up.
I know, it looks bad. Ooh, big right hand.
Be easy to make, though. Remember all the cages I've seen?
Yeah.
That'd probably be the easiest to make, but it would take the longest. See, look, there's one little tack weld. See that little blubble?
Yeah, ooh. Finally, after a bunch of counters, Hogan goes face first into the shaking cage still.
The shaky cage, like the shaky ropes we watched that one.
Ooh.
Jeez. But, yeah.
Yeah, a couple kicks by Hogan. Yeah, this just looks bad.
As long as they don't go up there. Can't see him going too high up there.
No, it's just, this is like when I watch this back, Lance, is the epitome of why WCW failed.
Yeah.
Hogan trying
and
to
Hogan
leave.
Wins. Hogan wins.
And they both go out.
So Hogan wins.
Yeah. Match is over. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, match is over. Should be.
Now they're just fist fighting. Oh, Piper takes the cage door right to the face.
Now, according to the rules, we were told.
Yeah, whoever's the first to leave wins.
Yeah. And
that's why you said, remember that.
Yeah.
And again to the face.
So there's rule change one. Oh, look at that kid. Didn't even come close to him.
And a third time.
A wonky door.
Yeah.
I think the door wasn't
Hogan
supposed to
says,
open.
"Get out of my way."
Oh,
And crotches Piper on the barricade there.
that's it. Out of here.
Hogan says, "I'm
"That's
out of
it."
here."
How many people were out of here this show? We had Flair being a perfect takeoff. We had Macho takeoff.
Yeah. Henning tried to take off.
Yeah. And that was just this. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, Hogan's backing up. Somebody's coming.
It's a Sting.
I think that's the real Sting.
That looks like the real Sting there. Maybe that's the crowbar.
I don't know. Oh, Piper finally catches up with Hogan.
That Sting looks way too short to be Sting. Sting's like 6'4". That guy looks about 5'8".
I don't know. Either way, they're going back towards the cage.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to like we were supposed to.
Yeah. Boom. Right into the back.
Yeah, that's not Sting. I think that might be crowbar.
Well, either way, it's another Sting.
Okay, now, hey, let's lock the cage this time. Oh yeah, we forgot to lock it last time.
Is that what they really said?
No, but I'm just assuming.
Yeah, because I saw him lock it, and I'm just like, okay.
Oh, restart the match. Now it's the first one.
And Hogan does a really bad flip outside.
Yeah, now they're saying, now it's been locked. Now it's locked.
Now we could start.
Yeah, I guess they didn't ring the bell.
Ooh, face first into the cage.
WCW, I can wonder why WCW went to shit.
That's what I'm saying. Watching this, you're like,
what
dear
the hell's
God.
going on. Well, this is fine because, we know we're not here to watch the wrestlers. The match. We're here to watch the guys.
Yeah.
It's a name value with these two. But
after so long, it's just, you don't care. You know what I mean?
If they can't remember to lock the damn cage when the match starts, then... Oh, are they actually going to go up?
Oh, him and Piper are starting to climb.
Jeez, look how wonky that thing is.
It just looks really dangerous.
It's shaking all over.
Yeah, look.
You can see in the middle of the cage. It's like buckling in the middle.
Yeah. As Hogan and Piper fight.
Oh!
There's another Sting.
How many...
That's number 3.
There's crowbar.
Yeah, you'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
If you keep swinging.
Oh, geez, they are going up. God. Well, we know none of them died.
Wow, that looks really scary because look how rickety that is.
Oh, my God. And it's not like these guys are
they're
Eddie Guerrero and, Ray. They're fucking Hogan
and Piper.
Piper.
And they were like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, they said this cage is 20 feet high.
As they kick each other and they finally get back down, they're probably like, fuck this, we're coming down.
Yeah, fuck that. It's like, we had a good plan, but...
It ain't happening with this thing.
You know what it is? They were in the wrong corner. That corner had all the weird shit holding... I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, it looked like a disaster.
Yeah, I'm glad they got down.
Hogan was digging in his trunks. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's getting his weightlifting belt off.
Oh, Jesus. He ain't holding those back. Yeah, get your hands up,
yeah,
Piper.
whoo, he's whipping him, man.
But I'm sure Piper was the type of guy like, whip me harder.
And if there's not people that know how about weightlifting belts, those things are heavy and they are thick.
And they got that buckle on them, too.
Yeah, they're at least
as long as you hit them with the right
10
side.
pounds.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
hand. Right.
They use them so their fucking gut don't explode out when they're lifting up so they don't get hernias and stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
That's why they're always slapping the crap out of him now.
Yeah, he's just paintbrushing him.
Maybe he'll go to the top rope and do a hurricanrana.
Do a 450.
Yeah. Put your belt back on, Hogan. Oh, he's bleeding too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get his belt back on. He broke it. Oh, he is going up. What the hell's he doing?
Jesus,
nope.
Hogan.
Wrong spot. There you go. That was the wrong corner. Now, this is the right corner. They were in the wrong corner before.
He's like, I made a mistake, brother.
Oh, brother. Jesus, look at
As Hogan dear God, that's just scary looking.
It looks like it could just buckle and fall apart at any second. I'd get fired for making a cage like that.
Yeah, but maybe that's what they were told the people were told to make. I don't know.
Well, of course they're told to make it, but
yeah, Hogan's trying to come down, but this one of the Stings is pointing a bat at him and won't let him.
The thing about that cage is like every one of those. Well, that would have taken probably almost a month to make, just because of all that. Every one of those things needs a weld.
And because of this Sting keeping him from coming down, Piper is catching Hogan shot. In there on the top of it, they are sitting.
Oh, here comes another Sting.
Yeah, Sting number 4.
It's Crowbar. It's Crowbar. Gotta be Crowbar. Oh,
now their fist fight up. There's another one.
Oh, that's got to be Roman Reigns. He's coming from the audience,
and he's got the long black hair.
Okay, Seth Rollins then.
No, he's got the long parted black hair.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Roman's got long hair. What am I thinking of? Oh, jeez. Just get
They were fighting
guys.
on top of the cage here. Hogan's finally coming down. Piper's going out. Hogan's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. He can win that way.
Unless they change the rules up again.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's got him now. Suplex. He's going to suplex him back in the ring.
Let's see here.
Just choke him.
Yeah, he's going to choke him.
Down. Any more Stings? You would think the real Sting would come down through the roof.
Yes.
If it ever,
Trying to flip Piper back over, kicking him.
Some of the weakest kicks in history. But Jesus Christ, I guess you want to hold on for your dear life up there.
I was going to say they're probably weak because he doesn't want to hit him and flip him over.
Or fall.
That too.
So we got one Sting with real hair. We got other fake Stings with wigs.
Yeah, it's Stings galore. As Hogan and Piper finally get back down into the ring.
And I forgot, there's the craziest Sting of all at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Ooh.
Oh, choking him with
his shirt.
Yeah, well, that was Hogan's move. Remember, he'd always use his bandana.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hogan whacks him with the big gold belt. Yeah, even when Hogan was a good guy, he would choke people with his bandana.
Oh, yeah. He never changed his moveset, did he? Rake to the back, poke to the eye. Yay! Cheer for me.
Yeah, and people ate it up.
Oh, bonk his head.
Yeah, whack his head back and forth on the canvas, even though it didn't even look like you were doing it. Or it looked like it didn't even hit.
Oh,
there he goes with the big leg.
Time to change the rules again.
Yeah, time to change the rules and count. Another leg drop.
Yeah, now we got a referee to count.
1, 2, and he kicks out.
Gotta love Hogan just changing the rules. Who's Hogan calling for?
He's calling for somebody.
Ooh, it's Macho Man.
It's the madness.
And the Macho Man goes right up the cage and doesn't go through the door. Holy fuck, Macho. What the hell you doing? Jesus Christ.
He's nuts. But then again, they called him the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Dear God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. He went to drop, and he doesn't even hit anybody, but Hogan made it look like he did.
Luckily, he didn't blow his knees out.
Yeah. Up. Sleeper on Hogan.
Time to change the rules again. You're allowed to submit him now, I guess.
Let's see.
1.
1.
He's got it. You'll hold
2.
Keep his arm up. Of course he will.
3.
And Piper's the new champion. And Piper's the new WC. Oh, no. That's right.
And Piper just wins as he gets clobbered by Macho.
Well, Macho saved Hogan. Oh, here comes
somebody. Bischoff, and another Sting.
Yeah, come on, Hogan, are you okay? Are you okay,
Yeah, you
Hogan?
okay?
Like, why the hell would Bischoff even come out there? But whatever.
I don't know if this is a good
He
Sting
got
or a
his,
bad Sting here.
it's the Black Sting.
Well, he ripped off his mask
Threw
and
him
just
out.
chucked him, whoever he was, with his
Wonder who
wig.
that was. Well, we know that wasn't Crowbar.
That was chaos.
Yeah, look at that ring. It's not even straight. It's got a bend in it.
I just saw it.
I mean, the cage.
Yeah. I knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah. Yeah, I just found these handcuffs and big giant handcuffs that don't look like
It
real
looked
handcuffs.
awkward as hell.
Yeah, let's might as well put them up. Oh, Macho give him some jabs, and Piper not selling it. Where's shit, is he?
Nope.
Piper was never one for selling, though, was he?
No.
Maybe it's because he's out cold. We'll give him that.
Well, yeah, we'll give him a mulligan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for the...
As Hogan puts the Sting mask on.
That's definitely an improv.
Which is just weird in itself.
Oh, here comes the fan Sting.
Yeah, I remember this now. Because this guy gets the tar beaten out of him by Hogan and Savage.
You can tell he's a fan because the fake Sting grabs him.
Yeah.
And holds him down. Oh, that's not a black guy. He's a white guy. He was wearing a...
I'm wrong. They didn't beat the fan up. I thought it was the one where they did beat him up.
Here
or maybe I am right.
Here
here they come.
That ain't no working punch.
Oh. They just start beating the tar out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a fan with face paint on.
Any fans out there?
And see, because here comes security.
Because those guys...
They will hurt you.
They will hurt you.
Because look, Hogan is laying them in.
Yeah, that ain't no...
like you said, that's not a working punch.
No, those weren't no Roddy Piper kicks.
And especially with Savage. Savage is a friggin' madman.
No, Savage trying to hold him so Hogan there's a good kick to the face so Hogan can get him. Lawsuits. Hogan, stay back. So
that's why they're trying to pull him the hell out of the ring.
Yeah.
Because that's like, a company's worst nightmare.
Yeah. That guy will spend the next couple nights in jail.
You would think.
Yeah, I had a buddy jump in the ring one time. He thought he was tough, and the guy got him in some kind of lock. Stretched the shit out of him, and he was crying.
Oh, I bet. This kid think he's tough getting the snot beat out of him by Hogan.
Yeah, and that's it.
Ooh-wee.
That'll get you signed by the WCW. Jump in the ring and attack somebody.
What an ending.
Yeah.
All right, before we get out of here.
First match was excellent. Second match was okay. That last one was...
Oofa.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Oofa.
Real quick, before we head out, if there's anything you ever want to request or watch, leave it in the comments below. Usually we'll watch the top 3 or 4 matches from a show, and it's usually anything that's at least 10 years old and back.
Yeah, we got a request from Dino over in the UK there. We'll be doing the... which one was it?
Screwjob.
The Montreal Screwjob, 20
time.
years. Yeah, we'll be doing that coming up.
So
anybody
if you
else
have anything else, leave it in the comments below. So on that note, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll see you back next time. Have a good night, everybody.